Question number 21 on the foundation paper is also question number 3 on the higher paper. And in it, we've got a rectangle ABCD, and we've got some dimensions on there. So I'm just going to write the dimensions 6 meters and 8 meters because it's a rectangle. Opposite ones are the same length. Part A, Sunita calculates the length of A to C. So she's going from here to here, but she gets it wrong. And you've got to work out what she's done wrong. Basically, to calculate that length, you would need to do this squared plus this squared, and then square root your answer. And she's done this squared minus this squared. So she has done 8 squared minus 6 squared instead of 8 squared plus 6 squared. There's our answer to that first part of the question. And then in part B, we've actually got to calculate the length of AC. So we'll do that instead of what Sunita was doing. So 8 squared plus 6 squared, because Pythagoras is, I'll just draw this out for you. There's our right angle triangle. There's A, there's C, there's B, right? Pythagoras is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I know that these are labelled A, B, and C. We can ignore that because that's what's come from this triangle here, right? Pythagoras' theorem, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Something you're going to have in your brain, and you have to attribute it to the world of Pythagoras. C is always the longest side, so C is the hypotenuse, which is the one opposite the right angle, and A and B can be either of the other two sides, doesn't matter. They're just the two shorter side lengths. So if you square this one and this one, you'll end up with this one squared. All right, so that's going to be C squared, or AC squared, as they're calling it. All right, and so 64 plus 6 squared, which is 36, gives us a nice answer of 100, doesn't it? So 100 is what AC squared is. And I'm going to write that down in its own little bit of calculation. AC squared equals 100. So if we square root both parts of that, we're going to get AC, the length AC, is equal to 10, because square root of 100 is 10. And there's our answer. 10 meters is what that length is, not what Sunita thought.